Hey, it's James from Finney Electrical. On today's video, we're back at the kitchen second fix. Here we go. Look at that, it's not looking too bad, is it? It's got all these splash packs in, looking pretty sick. All the units are fitted. And we've got a little plumber mate. Is it Luke?
Little?
Look at him. He's taller than me. So remember from last time, we wired up for loads of appliances. We've got some LED strip going in here, below and above. And then we've just got these sockets that we installed. We should have a bit of fun today. We're going to work around Mr. Plumber, so he'll be over this side today. But what we're going to do, we've got a few sockets to swap over. So if you remember last time we installed these, we'll swap this over. Just for this nice little brush chrome one. Got a few of those to do. A little phone socket I've done already about customers we're talking. So that's nice and nice. And then we've got some LED strip on this side and the hob. We'll do this while he's over there and we'll swap over after lunch. So let's get into this. Right, we'll get this second fix then. So what we did last time, customer wanted an extra socket put in. So this one here last time. So what we had to do, we just come in, it wasn't fitted, and we had to just chase across and kind of spare off this one just quickly. So there's just one cable in. So we'll strip him. They're just brown, earth and blue. So brown will go in line there. Oh, it's even colour coordinated. So brown in line, blue in neutral and earth green in yellow. So let's get this wired up. Alright, just got a call from ZZ's restaurant. So they want like a sign powered up. So hopefully get some free grub as well. Great idea from Luke. Right, let's do this. Here we go, that's those sockets on now, looking beautiful. Nice. So they're perfectly all level around. So when we installed them, we got like a laser level, and just pinged it around the room, and we made sure it was level to the eyelets. So if the box was slightly warped, it'd still be perfectly level. Right then, so let's crack on with the next little bit. So we'll probably carry on with this side at work room, because Luke's under there. So I think we can extend this then, so we'll extend this with a bit of 1mm. So it's a 1mm flex on that, we'll extend it down the back, underneath, and we'll bang it in back of there. So in back of here there'll be some little sockets to bang in. There'll be a double socket here and then a 45 amp switch for this. There we go. There we go, so here's the hob cable. So what we're going to do is just extend this now. So we're going to bang that in a box. So just close that up. There we go. And then there's like a little tab. Just bob on like that. There we go. And then what we're going to do, this is long enough to go down the back, along and into the back of the cupboard, and the plug top will go on that. So I'll just feed this down the back. There we go, that's that cable through. So that should just tuck under nicely. And that will go into the back of this cupboard then. So basically, once we get these isolators in, so this little guy sat here at back, and it was plugged into that socket there. So what they wanted a 45 amp feed, just in case they want to swap this to an induction hob in the future. So what we've done is run a 6mm big fat cable here. If you have a look, so it's a big 6mm cable which is going to run to here, and then we'll wire it up. And then in the future, if they do want to swap it out, they're just going to run a big 6mm cable to here, to the new induction hob. If you look, that's a gas hob. So all we'll do is just plug it into that socket, so it's future proofed. So we've got that banging it back of there. We've also got a socket to bring it back of there. So wherever that gone. So there we go, socket, back box, and that'll just sit next to it. That'll line to there, and then there'll just be a little hole for the plug top to come through. So we've got a cable here which goes to the extractor. So that goes along up, and for the extractor there. So what we'll do is just get a plug top on that. ready to plug in. And then there's going to be a plinth heater, and that'll come from here as well. So it'll just plug in the 2.5 cable, or 1.5 actually, underneath here. And we'll just get a blue connector, which we can just plug it in, and the kitchen fitter can actually get it fitted into the plinth. And it just means that we don't have to come back after the flooring. Here we go, change of plan. So what we'll do is do this later, and we'll just drop onto the lighting. Because basically here in the stick my drill, and I need a hole saw just to make a hole to get the cables through. So what we'll do, I've just done this side. So what I've done is got the LED tape. I'll show you do it on this side, but we've got it stuck on underneath, and then we'll seal it in with some clear silicone, because the sticky back on the tape doesn't always last, but the clear silicone is like a rubber seal, and it just keeps it from coming away ever. So that's stuck in right to the end. I've also got a piece all the way along up to there, so that's looking great. So let's give that a little ping. Yeah, that's looking good. See, what I'll do is do the other side now, so I'll show you how we do that. Still the extractor to go in, and there's some side panels to go in, but what they have to do is wait while this carrying got fit. Now it's fit, the joiner's going to come back tomorrow, and I'll be back Monday. I'm going to put some side panels on. So the LED strip will stick on the inside of here, all the way along to the end, and there's another piece, well, there's a side panel to go on, so the LED strip will come round to here and stop here, so we can actually get that stuck on up to there, and then we'll get him stuck underneath after. So we'll get that piece in, and then on top there's above cabinet lighting as well, so that'll stick along to here. And then because it's more than like 5 meters this run, it's going to push to about 7. We're going to put 2 drivers in, and then have another section which will just do this piece, and from here across to the top to here. So that's the plan. Right then, let's crack on with that, and we'll show you how we do that. There we go, so we've just got some cable where we can extend the pre-made flex. If you look at that LED tape, we're just going to attach it onto there, so it's just pos and negs. We're going to go brown to red, blue to black, whichever, and then we'll send that down the edge here. There we go, so we'll just connect it, we'll connect that up here basically. So this will wire into a box called a driver. I'll show you that. The driver's over here. There we go. So in here we'll just wire line and neutral. So that's the main supply, which is that cable over there. If you look there, that little junction box, that'll bind to here. And then the outgoing is just your 12 volt. So red or brown will go into that positive, and blue or black will go into that negative. So that'll just sit all the way back there, just like we've done up there. You can see that little driver over here then. So once you're down, you can't see it, so spot on. Right then, we'll do a bit more. There we go, so it's connected the cable from there, which goes up to the top. That goes into like, basically there'll be 3 cables coming out. So one cable comes up from the LED strip, another one is going to attach onto another LED strip, so I've just left that cable. And the other cable out of that connector goes into the driver. So if you can see that up there, there's 3 cables going into a joint. So 2 LED strip and 1 into the driver. There we go. Right then, so let's get it stuck in now. So you can just peel the back off it, get them stuck in all the way along, and then we'll have to seal them in with some clear silicone. There we go, that's stuck in now, if you can see that, all the way along. Nice and nice, and then there's going to be an end panel here. So let's measure it to there. So you go to the nearest cut and back a bit. So it's going to be that piece there. So let's try and do this one hand up. Okay. There we go, just chop straight along that line. So you can basically cut every like 5 centimeters, 50 mil along here. There we go, so that's long enough just to go in that section there once that end panel's on. And all we'll do is just peel off the sticky back there and get them stuck in. There we go, that'll do. Push them in there, so we won't seal that a little bit there, but we can seal out resting and it'll be spot on. Lovely, that's the LED strip installed then. That's looking brilliant. So we've got a little piece here to go on this end panel here, and that'll get stuck in like that. And then on top, that's all stuck in up top. That's looking brilliant as well. So we'll check it out all together. We're back. Another day, another dollar. So let's get in there. A bit rainy today, but yeah, a lot brighter. Here we go, so we're back. And we can see that the extractor's all in now. So There we go, we've got these side panels in. I can actually stick this to the underside now and get that stuck in and sealed in. What else? Oh yeah, that side panel and this side panel's in now. So that's all ready to go in. We can stick that on the underside this time. Nice one. Right then, so we'll crack on with the LED strip. We'll get that finished up to here. So what we'll do is, we've got this little driver here. Where is he? Here he is. So we already took the side panels off. So it's just live and neutral in the left, and then pos and neg out. So just wire this into here, like that. We'll have to get some more 1mm. I've still not picked up any alarm cables, so I have to do it with like some 1mm. So what we'll do is go pos neg out of here into like a 3 connector block. So it'll be 1 in, and then you can have 2 out then. So 1 we'll carry on, we'll solder onto some LED strip which will carry on to the end of here. And the other one will connect onto the LED strip going around here. So it'll come out of here, all the way on the inside here, and then it'll just disappear up that end, straight up. So that's the plan. Alright, so we've got a solder iron set up, that's all ready, got a nice high temperature. So we've got a solder, so look at that solder mate, solder. And I've got this little solder mate that's been battered and bruised over years and melted. And we've got this little hot plate as well, like a little foam pad basically. What you do is you attach your LED strip when we come to solder it on one side, and then on the other side we attach the core that we're going to be soldering onto. So it's quite easy really. But it comes with a pre-made end. If you have a look, so all we're going to do, there should be a cable here. I'm going to pull that cable through, just attach it core to core, and then when we stick this in, we'll end up looking something like that. So you won't actually see much of that black cable at all. It should look a bit neat and sweet that. And obviously when we seal it all in, it should look spot on. So we've got that to do. I'm going to do a TikTok about how to put a LED strip in. That's about it. Right then, so let's crack on. Look at that never happens. So we've got the LED strip right in that corner. Comes through to this corner. Right to that corner. It perfectly finishes at the end of the unit. So normally it finishes a little bit this way, a little bit that way. That's spot on that. Lovely, so got that cable up to here now. Let's have a look. So there we go. So there we go. There are the pos and neg. Just look at a wire. I'll solder one end onto the rest of the LED strip, which will get stuck along here and come this way. And then we're going to wire one end into the driver itself, and then it's just the mains connection from this box. You see them wire goes there into the end of there. So nice and easy. Right, that's all finished now. So we've got LED strip above and below. That's that side finished off nicely. So yeah, we've got that stuck all the way around. So we're just going to seal it in now. So we've got some clear silicone. So all we do is just put a bead of it, a little bead, just on the underside there. If you look here, you can see the light coming through. So I have to get some white silicone, just to kind of do the tiniest little bead along the top, just so it doesn't kind of shine through. There we go. There we go, that's all on now. As you can see, we've kind of sealed all that light. Just the light shining through before I fill up. that's all gone out of there. Same again here, there's no light shining through there. So some customers don't mind it kind of coming through, some customers don't like seeing the light, so we've sealed it off anyway. But yeah, it looks looking great. So we've got LED strip round and above. That's looking brilliant. So next little task then, we've got to get the isolators in the back of the cupboards. We've got a drill today. Yeah, I've ended up leaving on one at jobs. It kind of cocked us up because he needed one and I needed one. So, but yeah, we've got one today. So what we'll do, we've already marked out the box. So that's going to be the centres. So just going to drill a 74mm hole here and here, big enough for the plug tops to come through. There'll be a 45 amp isolator here, which will just do the gas hob. But it'll just plug in. And then if he wants to swap it for an induction, he can do. And then the left one we'll just plug in for the plinth heater and the extractor. So here we go. Oh, lost a bit of footage there, but let's have a look. I had a time lapse and it kind of went corrupt, but here we go. We've got this socket in. We've got the cable for the gas hob, so that's that one, so we'll get a plug up on that, plug it in. We've got a socket to go in here, so all that'll do is 2 wires will bring through there. That'll wire up, that'll sit next to the net, and that'll get a plug top on and plug in. So that is doing the extractor. And then we've just got to get a cable from here, 1.5, to like a little, it's got a flow connector, that'll connect onto the heater, so that's your plinth heater. So that'll be this side done. And then over this side, we've just got same situation then. This will sit here, that'll be a socket. The fridge will plug in here, and the washing machine, the dishwasher will plug in there, sorry. And that just needs a plug top on. That's nice and easy. And then at the back of here, we've just mark this out now. So we'll drill a 32mm hole, 32mm hole, bring through your cable into these, and then it's just be a cable from here to there, cable from here to there, and we'll extend that with a bit of 2.5 cable. And that'll be those vinyl. There we go, so we've got that in now. So what I'm going to do is swap this fuse out. This is a 13 amp fuse. I'm going to swap it out for a 10 amp just because it's like a 1mm cable. Go into the fridge socket. So we'll just get that tightened up there. There we go. Get that plugged in. There we go, nice, neat and sweet. And once we get the shelf back in, just try and manoeuvre this gently. There we go. Spurt on. So it just needs a little wipe out now, and then that'll be that one done. So next we'll bob some plug tops on those. So we'll bob them for these. So I was going to get some 2.5 out of them as well. I'm going to put that socket on. There we go, that's in now. Looking beautiful. So we've got the some gas here, extractor fan, and then there's a little plug here. So then that's the kind of socket end to it. So that'll power up, and there's this little other end to it which will go onto your heater. Just means that they can be plugged in later, so it just plugs in like that, or attach onto the heater end. There we go, that's looking neat and sweet. Just got one for the other, one for the mic. So let's just set it up. So we want English. There we go, that's set up. I'm just going to set the same for that one, and then we're good to go. That's the switch on, looking lovely. And there we go. Just a little tidy up now then. So, we'll leave these still down, these little protectors. And what we'll do is just have a little tidy up, and then we'll take you through what we've done. There we go, that's us done down here. So, we've got all the appliances powered up. So we had the 45 amp isolator and the socket in the cupboard, which did the hob, the extractor and the little flow click ready for the plinth heater to go in. The other side we had another socket in, another setup for the fridge and the dishwasher, And then on top, we just had the 2 little isolators there then for the 2 ovens. So that nicely went in. Obviously we've got all the sockets in, they look brilliant. The under cabinet lighting's all nice and sealed in. So, oh, got a call coming in. Hey, that would have showered my VA. So everyone's gonna get a showering. So she does like me quoting, me bookings, billing, takes money off customers, gets money right to the end of the job as well. Yeah, she's brilliant. So if you want to find out about my VA, let me know. DM me on Instagram and I'll put you in touch. But yeah, anyway, so we finished off down there. It's looking great, LED strips looking brilliant, and we're done. So that is us done for today. If you like this kind of content, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you know when we next upload. As always, have a good one from me, and I'll see you on the next one.